You know what, people? I don't even know why the fuck I'm watching this. But fuck it, Smithers to a motherfucking R, here today to give you free Iwatobi Swim Club Episode 4 motherfucking review. Oh my god. Wow. The fan service towards women. Wow. Fuck it. Let's just get into this. The entire premise of this episode, summary, I'll just, maybe, I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling as I'm going through the video, maybe. But right now I'm just going to talk about the episode a little bit. If you haven't seen the episode, please, please, please. I don't even know if I want you to watch this if you're a dude and you're watching this. I don't even know. If you're a girl, go ahead, watch the episode, then come back to the video. If you're a dude, just go. I don't even know. I don't want to recommend this to a dude. I would never really recommend this to a dude. While I'm watching it is because I'm okay with my sexuality. Hell yeah. I'm not a homophobe. Hell no. So I can watch it. But I mean, come on. Okay, let's just go with the premise of this episode. They got 7 days to train before the tournament, which starts soon. Not very soon, but they have a week to train him if he is going to be able to complete the training regimen that she has created. And throughout the episode, he tries many ways to swim. He tries the frog. He tries the backstroke. He even tries freestyle. And each time, he immediately sinks into the water. And basically, like a rock, just drops. And I'm gonna throw a quick. It's kind of weird, but she the teacher that's in charge of the teacher advisor, that girl who was a swimsuit model, but they don't know that. They think that she was just a swimsuit wearer girl. She's a model. She was. That she'll fuck up your teaching career. That's why she doesn't talk about it. Like literally, did you see that shit in the news? Some woman lost her job because she was a part-time model or something. Damn. Really? Shit. Fuck it. Anyway, that's pretty messed up. But I mean, that's like you can teach too. I mean, she likes modeling too. She looks good. Shit, don't take her job. I mean, she teaches pretty professionally. I mean, I can see how kids or boys, teenage boys especially, I can see how a teacher that's a model could be a little distracting for a teenage boy, considering there's a chance he's seen her in a bikini. Just saying. Every time he looks at her, fuck that. Anyway, let's get back on this. She says this quote, and I'm trying to remember who it was by. I believe it was by Edison, maybe Thomas Edison. And it was, success is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. And everyone was like, oh, so without hard work, you're not going to get anywhere. And she said, in her review of it, it was amazing. It was like, oh shit. She said, or you could take it as, without that flash of inspiration, all the hard work you put in will be not. Null and void. Just saying, props to that. That was like the high point of this episode. Kind of. There was another one, but I'll talk about that after I get onto this topic. So it's like the third day, and the dude's like, I found out what's wrong. And he says, my Speedo. And then they're doing a fucking, like, I don't want to see this dude's, literally, what? They're doing, like, showing up this nigga Speedo, and he's wearing, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to. But anyway, they go fucking shopping, and there's a couple funny moments and a couple weird ones. He's going through stuff. The one dude, I'm trying to remember his name. I can't do it right now. He puts on Ree's glasses. Yeah, starts acting like him. That was a funny moment. I'm not gonna lie, that was a funny moment. In the beginning of the episode, when he was like, okay, it's time to swim, and all of a sudden, Haru, he just fucking just jumps in there. Shit. I'm like, oh, he wants to swim, shit. Let him swim. But cutting that aside, they go shopping, and it's like fan service marathon for women. Like, oh my god, it was the hardest shit I ever had to watch in my life. I even decided to make that shit my thumbnail. One of the fucking scenes, this nigga dressed up like a butterfly, like literally. Why are you dressing like a butterfly, bro? And nigga wanna fly, or as I could say it, he wants to fly. All I'm gonna say is that was like the hardest scene to watch, but we learned a couple things. Well, we learned one thing, and that is that, and it's like this dude's gag, kind of, you want to put it, Haru's gag, which is that he always wears like the same type of swimsuit, and there's never like any difference with it. Oh god, the fucking swim, I don't want to see that shit. I did something for you guys. I withstood it all. I had to literally pry my eyes open in order to watch. It was so fun. But sacrifices I make. Fuck it. Stop being a little bitch. Okay. Now, this is what happened next. Basically, it turns out that, of course, the other swim club, oh my god, I can't remember this dude's name. The other swim club's there, and all along with them is the dude with like that like pinkish, purplish hair. That dude. And a little blue in there too. And it's that dude. He's Haru's like fucking like teammate back in the old days. You know who I'm talking about. Same dude that locked eyes with him, and all of a sudden they just ran. It's like that's. I'm trying to remember his name, but I can't. But then this is the second high point. And basically, he's like, well, there are three all in total. First one I already talked about. This is the second. And the second one is basically him telling, we get an explanation at why Haru lost the race against him. And I thought at first it was because, of course, Haru went easy on him. But nope, it's because his body hasn't been physically fit. He hasn't worked out or anything in like 3 years. Damn. Yeah, fuck it. He didn't work out, shit. And because of that, he wasn't at his full potential, and so that's why, of course, he lost. And they explain that, and then there's this other scene where this dude's walking away. It's like, I don't give a fuck what you're saying anymore. That's why I was like, so he walks away. And all of a sudden, this dude just comes up behind him, and he like pins him against. This was like a suspect moment, but not really. I mean, this dude was like clenching, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Just trust me. If you're gonna like intimidate somebody and you're both dudes, please, just keep it with like a 3-foot distance from your faces together. I mean, come on. It's like these dudes are like this close. Like what could you possibly have to say? It's not fucking whispering. I mean, they were obviously talking loud enough that his sister could fucking hear. Oh. It could have been a little farther apart. But then basically he's like, you're going to give it all. And Haru says, I'm not free. And that ties in with the third thing. And he's like, okay, I will race you. I will give it my all. But you better not cry or say you're gonna quit. Because that's what destroyed like Haru's mind frame. It's that shit is some deep shit though. I mean, think about it. It's like if you wanted to put it in a way, it's like, let's say you love to watch anime or you love to read manga. But what if your immense information about anime or manga made other people like what? Like, hey, what if you were so good with your information about it that you made other people who used to love your favorite series not like it anymore? Like, what if you review something, but in a way that it makes it so like messed up that people don't want to watch it anymore? That would be kind of like, it's a weird fucking like connection, but that's pretty much. Or let's say you like to play fucking basketball, and let's say you're playing with your brother, and you both love basketball. You want to be basketball stars, and you beat the shit out of your brother in basketball, and he loses all will to play basketball anymore. Then, how would you feel? You just destroyed somebody who loves something just as much as you do. You just destroyed their love of something. That's deep. It goes with all types of shit, like competition and all that whole thing about how there can only be one winner. And oh my god, I'm just gonna say this though right now. Participation trophies, get the fuck out of here. That ain't gonna make anybody feel better. Literally, good job. You last place. You lost every game. Here's a fucking trophy. No, you gotta lose in order to win. If you just win all the time, then you become arrogant. You have to accept if you're not the best, and you gotta work on it. Shit. So that was that whole scene. And then the third and most important thing is Haru was talking with Rin. No, Rei. Yeah, Rei. R-E-I. And he was basically saying, it's like, how am I supposed to be like you? This is hard and all that. And Haru was like, and Rin said something very particular, like, I want to be free like you. And then, no, that's what Rei said. And then Haru said that deep ass phrase, I'm not free. He isn't. He has to live with the fact that he crushed one of his best friends. He made them not love the thing that he loves and they used to love so much. That's weight that you would have to live with forever. He's tied down to that. That's what made him not want to compete anymore. It was deep. Then at the end of the day, Rin, or Ree, it's not Rin, it's Ree. Ree, he went, and it's like next day, it was the last day. And of course, we see somebody swimming, and they're doing the butterfly stroke, which is like, and it's like, is that Haru? But then everybody's like, oh, but Haru only swims freestyle. And all of a sudden, of course, Haru comes up from behind. It's like, I'm right here. And then so we all find out that this dude can swim. Because he studied every single, it was weird because it was like, he studied every single way of swimming except for like the one that he hasn't tried or tried to learn anything about, which is like butterfly. And what did he do? He was able to do it. Maybe it's something with, if you think too hard about doing something, then it's just gonna fail. Makes sense. You gotta just do it. I mean, shit, I'm just doing it right now. I got tired of just thinking about doing shit, and I just said, fuck it, I'm doing it now. It's actually pretty, has a cool meaning to it too. No matter how intelligent, how smart he was, at the end of the day, he had to stop thinking, and he just had to do it. Doesn't matter how smart you are. Doesn't matter how intelligent you are. If all you do is spend your days thinking and never do it, never just go out and do it without thinking, then you're gonna fail. I mean, it's like it's not really a fail though, because you can just think about stuff, but never do it. But are you really failing? That's a real deep question. It may be a mixed term of giving up. I'll say that. It may be a mixed term of giving up. If you just think about doing something but never take the actual action. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna give this episode, um, even with, even with the fan service for women, by the way. So it was not easy to watch at all. Oh my god. Even with that, I'm gonna give it. Let's see. Story, animation's always fucking good. Hell yeah. Plot, it's proceeding nicely. Turn of events. We got information. We got character development. We got some character growth. We got a lot. Fuck it. I'll give it. Even with the fucking male fan service, I'm gonna have to give it an 8.1. Nah, fuck that. I'll give it. I'll give it a. Damn it! This is hard. This is the hardest part, because I don't plan it out before. I have to say everything out, and then from what I feel about it at the moment, I try and deduce a good rating. But this one, the fan service. Oh my god, fan service. But the story developed so smoothly. Fuck it, 8.1. It was low level great, because it was a little bit above good, because with all this stuff happening, and dude learned how to swim. We got a couple, like 3 deep ass fucking conversations. So I'm gonna say that's good. We got story progression. We know what's gonna go down. Regional tournament. These niggas gotta buff up. They gotta get that muscle in. So with that being said, Smithers are. Peace.